They're both good games. One happens to be harder than the other. Does that mean that God of War is worse? Nope. But at the moment, I have this here. Got that there. Got this opened up down here. But I need to find something to put on this. Yeah. Because I need to find something to put on that. Maybe hamster's ego. Could I put hamster's ego on that? I mean, that might work. But yeah, seriously, I need to find something heavier than hamster's ego. Yep, like I said, I mean, we're talking in tons. We talked about that. I'm glad we agree, actually. So I've got a statue over here, but that's being used to put to press another button down. There's that back there, which I'm gonna need to brave after I've managed to figure out something to put on the button over there. And I need to find what to put on the button over there. Ah! Just need to find something big to put on it. And I thought I figured out what I was like, I could use hamster's ego. But I guess I can't use that. That just sucks. By the way, if I'm missing something, hamster, that you actually know, yeah, I claimed that I had skills. Literally. I had gotten a lot of skills in the game. I would actually, honestly, I okay, but I would actually appreciate it if when you troll, you don't actually make take what I say out of context to make it look like I'm saying shit I didn't say. I would actually appreciate that. I don't mind you trolling me, but the way that you're saying that comes very close to make it sound like a lie. And I would appreciate it if you didn't do that. I said I have a lot of skills because I literally bought a lot of skills. So, whack. And if you don't know, that's fine too. But also, if you don't know, or don't even have a clue because it's too old, could you just not be a dick about it? It's not always amusing, dude. Yeah, I don't really appreciate any of your trolling. I put up with it because I know you're a friend, but I don't appreciate any of it, frankly. I see it and I'm just okay. That's what he's doing, and I know that you're a friend, so I just deal with it. But I don't really appreciate it ever, and that's the thing. I don't appreciate it. You're welcome to keep doing it. It's fine. I'm not gonna stop you. I know that it's your way of showing that you like me, but it is irritating. And that's what I got to say about that. By the way, do you notice the lower right hand thing that's on screen? I really do appreciate what you do to help me, and I know you're a friend, so thank you. Hamster saw you. It made the little pouncing in 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 Battle Cat figure down there. Oh yeah, I know. I'm actually not that upset. I was just telling you how I felt. That's all. I'm not upset. I was just telling you how I felt about it. That's all. But I need to get something that's heavy that I can get down on this. Hmm. Maybe. I honestly don't know. If that's what it is, I'm actually kind of sorry. I don't mean it to be that way. But at least I'm playing fucking God of War. So could you be a little bit more positive? You keep on bitching about me not playing God of War. If I'm actually playing God of War, could you be like, hey, something cool's happening? Or something like that. But now you gotta be you you, you let's do this. Oh, go right ahead. You might not realize, but it's not that hard. It's actually very hard to actually piss me off. Well, you see, you're actually wrong there because When you say you only don't like me, you're wrong. I actually like you, which means that the rest of your statement is invalidated regardless of the rest of it because I already like you. This is what logic gives you. So, yeah, I already like you. So, your entire statement there is invalidated. I like you quite a bit. So, that statement is invalid. Please do not forget, I have a bachelor's in 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 computer science and then a master's. Well, actually, as far as Andrew goes, someone, not you, has convinced me to at least give episodes 3 and 4 a try. Do you want to know how they convinced me? I'm curious if you have any clue as to how they convinced me, because I don't think you do. So I'm waiting. It's okay. First of all, that's not an answer. Second of all, bite me. If it was easy to convince me, there's a whole shitload of things that I need to be watching. So yeah, both bite me and yeah, keep going. Nope. That is very very much not it. And I think I'm gonna keep you guessing here because I do intend to watch at least episode 3, maybe 4. Like convinced. You made me laugh to the point that I was coughing. Jesus Christ. But no, I have someone who has convinced me that I need to give it a chance to at least 3, maybe 4, and it's someone that I trust. And yeah, deal with that. Over here. How how do you use Netflix? What do you mean by how do you use Netflix? I don't know what you mean. I mean, I actually don't mind helping you, but what do you mean? What's the problem? I know you're in a different country, but unless you're asking me for help with Nord with NordVPN or something to get around your country not allowing Netflix, I don't get it. Not trying to be a dick. I just don't know what you're saying. Do you, yes, you do have to buy a whole month of subscription. That's that. I sound like an idiot there. Yes, you do need to buy a whole month of subscription. That's how this shit typically works. You get a subscription of Disney Plus. You get it for a month, and then you can get everything you want to get out of it. And as long as you get out of a month, cancel it at the month. The same thing goes for Netflix. You don't get it for a show. You don't get it for a day. You get it for a month. That's how that works. Well, yes, that's literally how that works. So if you want to watch it and it's only on Netflix, then they just got the price of a Netflix subscription out of you for a month. And then they hope you forget and don't cancel it. That's how that works. And I'm glad Knives Out 2 is great. I've heard Knives Out 2 is good too. I'm actually in favor of Ryan fucking Johnson doing in in a movie in Star Wars where it is something like Knives Out. That would be interesting. Yeah, I do. And I think that he could be interesting doing it in Star Wars. Also, you're less likely to trigger me at this point with Star Wars shit because I actually meant the point that I don't really care what they're doing. I honestly don't care. The first two episodes of Andor made me go, I just don't care. I have not seen a single episode of Tales of the Jedi. I don't care. So, whatever. Disney has done great at making me just literally not care. I care about other things. Yeah, literally. I've not seen a single episode of Tales of the Jedi. That is what Andor caused. if you want to go into anything, that is what Andor caused. Those first two episodes that made me bored to death, that killed my interest in new Star Wars. I was interested in it. I watched two episodes and I was bored to death during those first two. And I was bored. Boring is the worst thing you can do to me. And after that, I literally, it wasn't a vindictive thing. I literally just didn't care. I was so, well, okay, fuck off. Whatever. And if they had done shit earlier with better shows, I could have given them trust. But we got the sequel trilogy that happened. We got Mando, which was occasionally good. We got, let's say, whatever. Oh, Boba Fett, which is mostly bad. Oh, I'm supposed to give them trust to get past the boring. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah, I didn't intend for Andor to be my my end point. It just actually happened that that's what happened. I was excited for Andor. That's probably what caused this. I was excited for Andor, and then Andor bored me to death. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, sorry. There wasn't, as far as Andor goes, there wasn't much to say about Andor. I mean, what am I going to say about Andor? I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. Now, it may have gotten better after the second episode. It's probably the reason why I didn't say shit after that, because, like, there is more. I just didn't want to watch it. I'm more interested in Amazon's The Peripheral, which at this point, I think I've got like 5 episodes I haven't seen, maybe 4, and I need to watch those. The Peripheral is fucking awesome from what I've seen from the first 2 3 episodes, and I do mean to make some videos that because The Peripheral is great. But yeah, fuck off of the Andor stuff. Unless you were actually waiting to see the Andor Assault from me, which is all that you probably were going to see from me, bite me. Because it doesn't look like you're going to get anything that was going to be positive about it. So, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I am back, and apparently I have missed a porn bot saying things. And sorry to Soyu, I did not mean to be ignoring you, but yes, you want the you want the you want the porn bots? Okay, but yeah, I was actually just talking to my wife about some random shit, and I have ADD. I got hyper focused. Meh. So yeah, hey, take you. Oh, you're still here. Awesome. Thank you. I'm so sorry that I just disappeared. We were just talking about Twitter and then some random stock shit, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh shit, I still have stream going because I was going to the bathroom. And I was like, hey, how you doing? So sorry about that. Ah, cool. Okay, so if you haven't been here, I'm not sure how long you've been here. My thing here is that I've got something that I need to put a heavy stone down in here. I'm not sure where to find it. I got this guy. But that's already doing its job. So yeah, I'm not quite sure where to go right now. I'm kind of close to actually looking things up. To be completely honest. Okay. Actually, now that I think about it, possibly making the thing that I used to go boom down there in the first place might work. Hmm. Oh, come on, that's not the way it goes. So what's over this way? It's already okay. Cool. That's just two places to get the treasure chest. Cool. Going down the pit. Okay. That's down where I wanted it to be. I mean, yes, it got me down here, but I want here. I want something to put that there. Hmm. What's really annoying is that I know that I have some people who might actually watch this that might actually have things to say, but they're like, "Me, you're doing other shit. I don't want to watch other shit." And I can look shit up. I know I can, but it feels more organic if people give me suggestions. Hmm. Oh, it's okay. I I'm not that upset. It's just it's actually frankly mostly hamster here that he's going that he decides to nitpick me here and there. And then I'm finally playing God of War, and he decides to completely keep being an ass munch. Okay, so you don't have much commentary to add. So you don't actually have that much to add. Sorry, sorry, not you, not you, Sirlin. I misread that there for a moment. You haven't done any of the shit that Hamster's been doing. Hamster's been annoying me when I've been playing Sekiro, going play God of War, play God of War, blah blah blah, blah. And then I play God of War, and then he just continues being a bit of a dick. It's completely okay if you don't remember it. You've also not you've actually been been a friendly person being either of the streams. Hamster, I'm pissed off at. Yeah, I blame that on you. I blame you for bitching at me when I'm playing another game because I should be playing God of War, and then I come to God of War, and then you're complete zero on God of War. So yeah, that's on you. I can look shit up, but this is on you if you can't help at all. Just saying. And yes, hamster, for what it's worth, I do actually get sick of you constantly. Not occasionally, constantly turning things into but this. Can you not ever just have fun? And I suppose that your fun may actually be the trolling, which is fine. But that is not fun for me. I don't like the trolling. I get that that's fun for you. I don't like it. It is something I honestly do not like. So it's it's an enjoyment for you, and I'm not going to stop that. Uh, But can you grasp that I don't like it? Today, today, I'm serious in what I'm saying here. If you care at all about what I'm trying to say, hamster, I don't like trolling. Trolling is a pain in the ass. I don't like it. It's annoying. If if you want my opinion, don't do it. Say what you actually think. Don't say what you think is going to be funny. If that thing you think is going to be funny isn't what you think. Yes, I am being serious because I am annoyed. I came over to God of War and I'm doing some stuff here, and you're still friggin' trolling me. And I'm not amused. Well, yes, sometimes, okay, quote unquote, sometimes I said what I think, and you think I am trolling. You see, that is the problem with being someone that is known to troll. Seriously. When you're someone that is known to troll, then that that is how you are read. That is why you shouldn't do it. Sorry. That really is why you should not troll. Because it is the boy who cried wolf. Have you ever heard that story? You may not have. If you don't know the story, I will actually pull it up and I will read it for you. Would you like me to do so? Because you are the boy, because from this, you are the boy who cried wolf. I think you may need to hear the story. Okay. Do you need to hear the story of the boy who cried wolf? Do you need that? Because I think maybe you might need to know that story. Would you like that? The story of the boy who lied all the time and then eventually told the truth. Do you remember what happened when he told the truth? Because yeah, it sounds like you actually have heard it. Do you remember what happened at the end? Oh my God. I I apparently have a porn bot. Who took care of the porn bot? I don't. And if you took care of that, thank you, hamster. I for what it's worth, I'm actually not angry. I'm not angry with you, hamster. I am annoyed. Admittedly, yes, I am annoyed, but I'm not angry. But do you see what I'm trying to say about the boy who cried wolf? It it's why I really have a hard time taking you seriously. And a porn bot jumping in, making it hi, yes, I'm jumping in, and now I'm going to, and that makes me want to be a little bit nicer. But do you see what I'm trying to say? Seriously though, could you stop being a complete dick? I would really appreciate it. I know you like trolling me. I don't mind you trolling me, but could you make it so that you trolling me isn't your entire personality? That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Actually, hamster, are you being serious? I mean, that guy seems like a kind of personal thing to say, but you're the one that put it out there. I'm not asking it, so are you being serious? I, I kind of I kind of want to know since you put out there. Okay, if you're being if you're actually being 100% serious and that you really want to be yelled at, then I, I will keep that in mind. From my perspective, though, can you understand that I would appreciate you actually being occasionally positive to what I'm doing? Because because I don't have that battered syndrome that you talked about. I have my own issues, but that is not one of them. I actually, you may have said this in the group chat before. You probably did. I read a lot of stuff that's in there. I don't read everything. And that's also not public to the world. Keep that in mind as well. I actually keep things that are in private group chats private. So, yeah. But for myself, I actually kind of like more positive shit. So, if if there's something that you can say that is positive, I would appreciate that. But it's okay. It's not that something that you suddenly said that pissed me off. And so I actually get why what you're saying there. It- It's more of a uh, it it's more of a conglomeration of everything. It's that I'm playing Sekiro and you bitch at me about playing Sekiro and want me to play God of War. Then I go over to play God of War and then you're bitching at me about what I'm doing while playing God of War. And it's just like, okay, I I'm playing this one thing, you're bitching at me about it. Then I go through stuff to set up another stream to play God of War. I'm playing that. Then you're bitching at me for that. But I do know that either way, you do like to just bitch at me, and that's what you like to do. So I do know that, but it's always annoyed me either way. I don't always talk about it. You didn't bitch about anything about being God of War. Ah, that's a point. If you're talking about Netflix, that's a point. Keep in mind, at this point, I am actually a little bit buzzed. But I am also so used to everything that you're saying to being bitching. But I, and uh, I hate to say this because it's not the thing I want to say. You didn't bitch about anything I did while I was playing God of War. That's fine. D- did you say anything positive? Did you show that you're happy that I was playing God of War? You, that much you didn't, and you didn't need to. which is why I don't like to say that because I'm not saying that you needed to say something, but after your or or I'm so upset that that cat is playing in something else, and then after I'm playing God of War, all all that you're really saying is talking about other shit. Couldn't you say something positive? Seriously? I mean, actually, seriously. I okay, for those last three comments, I would really like to know, are you actually being serious? Because I actually do what care about the people that are watching me while I'm playing. So if if someone's talking to me while I'm playing, I do actually want to respond. So if that's if that's honest, I would like to know that. If someone's gonna be talking to me in my chat, I don't really want to ignore them. So I don't know. You're right that I'm busy. I am busy, and I give a crap about what anybody who's watching me says. That's why I'm streaming. If I didn't give a crap, then I, I would at the worst, maybe at best, stream with no comments. Seriously? Is that what you actually want? Because I can do that. I probably won't do it for others that are in the chat, but if that's what you want me to do when you're talking, I will probably do that. I will probably do that. Not because I don't want to pay attention to you, but if that's what you actually want me to do with you, I actually will. Okay. By the way, I am taking a screenshot of this because if you bitch at me later about me doing that, then I know, then I'm going to be able to show that. But overall, I actually, if someone wants to be here and wants to talk to me, I I prioritize being able to know what they're saying until the point that I am in theoretically the I have thousands of people try to talk to me, blah 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 blah. I know you're an internet troll, but you're my internet troll. I actually, hamster, please do not forget, I actually do like you. You are someone I consider a friend. That is part of the reason why I don't necessarily want to just ignore you. Okay? But maybe this has taught you a lesson about being a troll that sometimes if you're being a troll to someone that actually likes you, they pay attention to you because I actually do. I honestly do like you. I'm not trying to make anything out of that. I like you, and that's why you've derailed me as much as you have. Because if you're someone that I didn't know that I hadn't given a hammer in my chat, that was just randomly showing up and giving me shit, I know. And I have learned that you're not wrong. You really aren't wrong about that. But my personality is that when it's somebody that I consider a friend, it it hurts me to actually ignore them. And you are someone that I have classified as a friend. And and that's the thing. I have classified you as a friend, even though I know you are also a troll. You being a friend trumps the other shit. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's an effort for me to actually classify you as a troll in the I'm just going to ignore him sort of thing because I don't want to ignore my friends. I I do classify you as a friend. One sec. What's kind of funny is that I just took what I thought was a screenshot, and I was told I got a screenshot of, frankly, this chat, and I'm not seeing it now. So where the fuck did it get saved? You're welcome. I'm not completely sure what you're saying thanks to, but I'm assuming that it has something to do with me talking about the fact that I consider you to legitimately be a friend. And I do. Okay, it's 11:24, so why am I not seeing on 11:24 the things I'm saving on 11:24? Nothing else today specifically, but over the last few days, yeah, I've it's been a really long few days, to be completely honest. And over the last week, I don't like driving, and I've ended up having to drive approximately okay over the last day. Actually, I'm gonna look up the exact amount I had to drive because I don't like driving. But unlike other people who drive for themselves, I'm okay driving for work. And then I had to drive for Thanksgiving because a client had some stuff that did not quite get to him, and he was out about 2 hours away. I ended up having to go drive it to him and then back. And then last week, to make sure that people got IDs, I ended up driving in about an hour each way to get the person to make sure it happened. And then I had to drive a friend who was having problems, and this was the one that made me the most I was happy to do it because there was no way I was going to let a friend and and, and drive herself back when she was having a problem. So do not misinterpret that. I was happy to help. Very happy to help. Okay. Looks like I'm back. Mm, I've found that the headset that I have does not like it he when I am not uh, actually having something come through the headset itself to talk to me. y- for too long, so it just dies. Well, not dies, but goes, nope, done. If it hasn't been having anything come through. But yeah, I I've kind of had the week from hell this week. And all of it is stuff that I'm happy to help people with, happy to do shit, but it has been the fucking week from hell for me. So you're right that this was kind of the straw that breaks the camel's back. And I do apologize for that a bit. But still, even when it's not to that level, you're trolling without ever giving anything positive does annoy me. I know from group chats and how we've talked that there are things that are good, but you don't show that at all publicly. When I'm streaming, all you do is you troll. If you could do anything besides troll occasionally, that would be awesome. But I'm not telling you what you have to say. Just that that's what makes me irritated. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but that's how it feels to me. Especially when you've been trolling me to play more God of War, and then I'm playing God of War, and then you're just wah. And also, if literally your issue is that I'm pausing to respond to you, then actually just say that. Bitch at me for pausing to respond to you. Make your trolling that you want me to respond to you. Actually, make your trolling that you want me to stop responding to you and play. Troll me for responding to you. Do that. Be a little bit creative. Troll me for actually responding to you. You're actually very intelligent. So do that because if you want me to ignore you, troll me for paying attention to you. Do that. And I'm gonna play some more God of War. But seriously, I do I do care very much about my chat though, because if I'm streaming, I care a lot about what anybody in chat. Well, actually, yes, exactly. I'm giving you options, Hammer. Your MO is to troll, right? And one of your goals is to get me to keep playing. And you want me to stop pay attention to you. So if you must troll, troll by telling me to pay attention to the game. Do that. What I would prefer would be for you to stop trolling and be positive. That is literally what I would prefer. But I understand that that is not the way that everyone works. So I am not telling you that you have to stop trolling. Actually, overall, I appreciate that you are a troll, and I get that. So I'm not trying to tell you that you have to change who you are. I'm trying to tell you how to deal with me. That's literally what I'm trying to say. That is actually about right. That's about right. Woo. And I'm going to give you some positive reinforcement by going back to that. Oh shit. I had my volume turned up way too high. Now, I need to figure out how to get a block down here. Or a block down here that is not a... I'm convinced this should be my block. keep Actually, as far as that goes, keep in mind you told me a while ago that you that if you're trolling, it's gonna be in all caps. I don't think any of that before this was in all caps. So, nah. Okay, not any of it, but most of there was one line that you made that was all caps. You told me a while ago that the way that I could tell that you're just trolling is if it's in all caps. So, bite me. If that's how I want to go with it. Keep in mind, I'm the person that prefers to actually give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Like, literally, I am. Ah. Holy shit, yes. You. I actually need to know right now. Are you being serious? I need to know. Are you being serious? Do not troll me with this. Are you being serious? I really gotta know. I have a reason for asking. Yes, yes, the camera is just terrible in this game. I hate the camera in this game. I don't actually think that it's the fault of the game itself because of the time frame that it was released at. But oh my god, the it's not just a fixed camera angle. It's the camera angle that the developer wants that the programmer wants you to have at any point at the map. And they choose what it's going to be wherever you are. There is no choice for you. There is nothing. It is all just. I think this is the camera angle you should have, and thus you should have it. I I literally have one major criticism for this game, and it is the camera angles. The camera angle is what I hate in this game. I despise it. It is terrible. And before I said that, I wanted to make sure that you weren't actually trolling me on that. It is not a lame game because of that dumbass. If you call it a lame game because that you are actually dumbass. You don't always need to tell me if something is trolling, by the way. I actually can figure shit out. I just get annoyed by things. But I typically do understand trolling. But it's not always obvious. You do understand that, right? But I do legitimately criticize God of War for its shitty ass camera. And right now, I'm criticizing it for what's happening right here. Because I should be able to just push it one way or the other, and it's not letting me. Because I'm pushing forward. Okay, now it is. But it sometimes just doesn't even let you do that. Like right here, it's going, meh. I'm pushing down, it's doing nothing. I push back, it lets me go back. But how about going the other way? No. And my wife just texted me a common picture of of one of my kitties. I'm going to share that. One sec. I'm going to share both. I got to share a picture of both of them actually. Give me a sec while I do that. And you're right. It happens a lot in old PS2 games. That is 100% accurate. And it's part of the reason why, and actually, the reason why I was getting ready to jump to God of War 2 was not because of that. It was because I was just fed up with the camera angles and thought that I needed to go to a place that the camera angles were fucking with me, and apparently I focused too much on something that they made a secret because of the camera angles. Which, by the way, if you have to make something a secret because of the camera angles, you done fucked up. If that makes sense. But it turned out that I had focused too much on going one way and not the other. And so that place that I thought it was trying to make me go was literally just a secret. So it was like, okay, I'm going to keep going on this. But I hate the camera angles here. It really does piss me off. And it's not the it's not a fault of God of War. It really isn't. God of War is a victim of when it came out. There's a lot of PS2 games with this, and all of them when they try to do shit with cameras, all of them. That there may be an exception. I will accept that there may be an exception. I don't remember any of them that handled a camera well. This includes Final Fantasy games, which I love. If I remember correctly, most of the Final Fantasy games just fit and just at that point just kind of fixed the camera and said, "Yeah, just run around on the screen while it's there." They didn't try to keep on changing the camera while you're running around. Plus, they didn't have any fighting happening until they switched to the let's fight mode. And then we're in the JRPG fighting mode. So it's not like you're trying to fight while doing that. This is trying to uh, fight while also using the same 3D mode. It's not saying, okay, you found somebody, now let's fight and bring you into a little arena, which is what Final Fantasy did. This is, okay, you get here, now you're going to fight in the 3D mode, or you're going to platform in here. Okay, I actually can, but literally what I'm doing right now is I'm actually y- y- about to show kitties because that's literally what I was doing. So one sec, but I appreciate that. So give me a sec. Okay, so one sec while I show you pictures, because I love my kitties. Okay, I am looking right now. Problem is that it's between using the computer and the phone. Now think about it. I probably should have just used the computer to download that. But yeah, actually no, I couldn't have because that was from the camera. Yeah, one sec. But why the hell did it save those? Because I just told it to save them and it says that they're there. Ah, one sec. Here we go. And then that. And those will work just fine. And that is Jasper. which I do need to rename in OBS because I was looking for Dizzy at first. That's Jasper. Name's already in use. Bite me. It can be Jasper 1. I don't care. I've got too many things in here. I get that. There we go. Did I vote TGA? What do you mean by TGA? I'm not sure what you mean by TGA, to be completely honest. Oh, for the Game Awards? Yes, I did. I I voted on the list. I didn't vote for any award that I didn't know enough for me to vote for something. That doesn't mean that if I if something was up against God of War Ragnarok, I didn't play it. So I didn't know much about that. But if I knew things that were up against it, yeah, I voted for that. So yeah, I did vote for the Game Awards. What's annoying right now is that actually I voted Stray on a good amount of the categories. You, if that's what you're asking, yeah, I did. Because yeah, Stray was awesome. Stray was great. I voted Stray on lots of the categories. By the way, do you like my kitties? Do you like my kitties? Also, in a moment, I'm going to go back to God of War. But yeah, both of these are my cats. Yes. The one on the right has cerebellar hypoplasia. That is why that is why we have called him. That's why he's named Dizzy. When we got him from the shelter, they called him Disco because they were trying to sell him as the dancing cat, which is understandable. But we like to call him Dizzy instead because frankly, he has cerebellar hypoplasia. What that is that something happened it when he was born in his brain that just kind of fucked up some of his stuff, and he's dizzy now. And he is actually the smartest cat I've ever had. And I, I've had cats my entire life. He is my smartest cat I've ever had, and he knows how to deal with his condition, and it's awesome. It's not degenerative or anything like that. He is a very happy cat. I love him. My wife loves him. The other cat is Jasper. He's the one you'll occasionally hear going meow, and I love him too. He has some other issues, and when I call him autistic, it's because he actually shows the signs of being autistic. I say this as someone that loves him, and I work with people with special needs every day, including people on the autistic spectrum, on the autism spectrum, and he shows signs of being on said spectrum. Love them both. I love my cats. If you want to call me that crazy cat guy, feel free. But yeah, I am. And now I can get back to the game. But part of getting back to the game is actually figuring out what the fuck I need to do. If you know what I'm trying to say. Also, hamster. I'm not sure if you have mentioned it. Yes, exactly. You ain't wrong there. And crap, what was I about to say? I did have something that I was about to say that I was about to mention, and then you distracted me by saying something kind of wholesome. Urgh. Mm. Okay, I think my controller might need more battery soon, which by the way isn't a problem. But if it does, it's fine. But if it doesn't, let's one sec. Okay, the headset hadn't actually died on me yet. Okay, cool. Now, I don't want to actually look up what I'm supposed to do yet, to be honest. That is not something I want to do. But I will, if that makes sense. And I think this might actually be something that may, yeah, get me over to here, I think might actually be what I need to do. Or not. Might just be that it got me more fury. I mean, I'm happy to get the fury, but god damn it, that's not what I was going for. Yeah, Jesus. That was not what I was trying to do. It really wasn't. Well, thank you for getting me here. That's not where I was going for. Ah! By the way, for all I've been bitching at you, thank you for being here, hamster. I really do appreciate it. I know I've been bitching at you a good amount, so thank you for being here. I say when I actually don't even know if you're still here or not. So yeah. Okay, you are still here. Cool. By the way, how is it that OBS can actually tell me who's here and who isn't, and when I'm on the PlayStation, it never has any fucking clue whether the number it's telling me is right or not. OBS can tell me if I check, but ah. And you're welcome to always be on my nerves. That is completely okay. I do not mind that. I just want it to be something that we all understand. I don't want everyone to be. I do not want this to be a. Well, actually, you can't use OBS on PS4, PS5. That's part of the thing. Well, I don't know about PS5, but on PS4, or when you're streaming, you just literally use what it gives you. And I was just saying, in that OBS has access to this info. Why the fuck doesn't the PlayStation 4 have it? Actually, both of those are both of those statements are accurate. It is fucking annoying, Hammer. Stop it! But also, I don't mind. Go ahead and do it. That they may seem contradictory, but they aren't actually. At least not in my head. It's fucking annoying. Please stop pissing me off. But at the same time, I don't want anyone to actually stop you from trolling me. Because think about it this way, I actually have the resource right at my fingertips to stop you from trolling. Right here. Right here. I just have to click on your account. I could stop it right away. I don't have to ask you. I could make it stop. I'm not going to. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I have no intention of ever forcing you to stop. And I don't mind it. I would just like it if you would occasionally, just occasionally, be positive. Ask Phoenix about a time that I had someone with a truckload of alt accounts coming and trolling my chat. Phoenix gave me a hand with that. But seriously, literally seriously, I 100% do not mind you trolling me. What I would ask you is that you would occasionally not troll, that you would occasionally interact as someone who likes what I'm doing. I know, but you could show that. That's actually what I'm trying to say. You could show that. I that that is the impression I have gotten from you plenty of times. I would just like it if you would show it sometimes, especially when you're the only person that's here. Not to get too weepy or anything, but a lot of times I don't have a lot of people here talking to me. And it would be nice if the person that's talking to me would actually show some positive stuff instead of just whining at me or bitching at me. And I know that that kind of sounds, God, it sounds cringy to me, to be honest. To hear someone say what I just said, it sounds cringe-tastic. So, if you want to ignore it, feel free. But it would, but it seriously would be nice to actually have the person that's talking to me in chat not always bitching at me. That's all. I'm not telling you that you have to stop trolling or anything like that. Just it, it would be nice to have positive feedback. That's all. Especially since I'm fucking playing the game that you keep telling me you want me to play. So yeah, I play the game you want me to play, and then you keep bitching at me. It's like, oh yeah. Does that make sense? By the way, if you're on PS4, at some point you actually told me you didn't want me to stream your game. If you actually would like me to, I would. Are you being serious? I actually don't mind. I have not started up yet, to be completely honest. But at some point, I told you I was going to. Ah, wait. Nah, I don't have a console. Hamster. 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 Do you think I'm playing on a console? Seriously. Do you think I'm playing on a console right now? Because of the shit game and I'm afraid it'll piss me off. Well, certain levels pissing me off could actually be fun to watch. No, but seriously, Hamster, do you think I'm playing on a console right now? I just used OBS to show pictures of my kitties on OBS. I'm not playing this on a console. Are you on Discord? Because I'm not sure if you're on Discord or not. And if you are, I don't know if if we're friends on there because I never use Discord other than to do this. Seriously, dude. What is a PCSX2? I am not sure what that is. Do I need to look that up? Ah, you're talking about what I might possibly be using. Okay. And actually, I don't quite remember which emulator I am using, to be honest. Okay, your assumption is actually accurate, and you you have me on Twitter. If you would like to come on to just to talk, I would be happy to have you come on. I already know how to add Discord into here now after a few after a few embarrassing mistakes while doing so. But would you like to? And I don't think I have you on Discord. So if you want to send me a DM with your DM with your Discord name, I'd be happy to bring you on a voice call. And then you could just mock me verbally instead of needing to type it out. Okay, completely understand that. But since this is working hours for you, I am going to type into chat what time it is for me. I would like to know what time it is for you. Because honestly, I do not have a handle on what time it is where you are. So, it is 11:43 here. Okay, cool. And I'm about to add you. Okay, we're already friends actually. Holy shit. So basically, I need to subtract 10 hours from where I am, and that's what you are. Damn. Yeah, this really is your working hours. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So yeah, I completely get it. For myself, I'm actually just up late and drinking and playing games, and you're just in the middle of your workday. So yeah, I get that. Tomorrow I am off all day, by the way. So if you would like to come on and talk to me or whatever, let's see here. Minus 10 hours. Eh. Let's just play military hour time here. So 6 o'clock would be 6 o'clock p.m. would be 18, which would be 10 in the morning. Eh. Ah. Well, yes, you slack off and watch me stream, but the idea is I'd like to actually have you able to come on and talk. So that's what I was thinking of there. Because I'd actually like to have you on, is the thing. Because that could be fun. But that's a fun time factor. 10 hours that direction, yeah. But also, I don't know what your sleep schedule or your actual work hour schedule is. Well, I mean, if you actually wanted to talk about TLJ, then I could put it that way. But also, if you want to talk about TLJ, then I'd probably want to watch TLJ. Yeah. I don't really want to do that again. I mean, honestly, I if that were to be the focus, then I probably would. I have mostly moved past most of the Star Wars shit. I'm not sure if you've noticed that, to be completely honest. I just mostly am like, I just don't care. Uh, Hamster, if that's what you're planning to do, I need to know that because then I need to watch Last Jedi for maybe the sixth or seventh time I've watched it. And ow, I don't really want to do that. Honestly, I don't. Ow. Hmm. I wonder, is there a way for me to actually just leave this goddamn thing on the switch over there? Okay, I honestly thought you were joking. I didn't think you were being serious. Ah, fuck. Actually, one sec. I want to do something to show my wife. Good to go. Boop. And Dan. Okay, so I'm sending that pic to my wife now. Okay, I'm gonna be back in just a moment because I want to show that drawer. Hey, sorry about that. And I completely understand if no one's here at this point. I got distracted with my wife, and yeah, I am going to be streaming a lot tomorrow. So yeah, woo. Have a good night.